There's a doe. There's Nawa. There's Shadow, Princess, Moo Spot, Kazera, Locket, and okay. Here's some here. Let me move the chair. I just sort of was trying to block off everything today because we got a delivery. Yes, we did. A delivery. Delivery. Okay. Get this other plate and okay. Well, come here, Doe. I know you like to eat away from the others, Doe. Come here, Doe. I'll put yours over here because you don't want to eat with those kittens. Come here, Doe. Oh, they keep running over here. I'm trying to spread it out for everybody. Spreading it out. Here we go. Oh, I have one person watching. Hello, whoever you are. It's Debbie. Hey, Debbie, thanks for being here. Great comment on that short I released of Miracle. So true what you said, Debbie. So true. I have, as you can see, refilled the watering hole. It was almost empty yesterday. I have refilled it. And I had the chairs kind of put up there because I got a delivery from Chewy today of the special treats, a case of flaked fish and shrimp, some seafood pate, and then some little pouches that Miracle just loves. Hope you had a great Saturday, Debbie. I've been running the water hose today, trying to keep the plants alive. Tell you, if we don't get any rain soon, I'm going to have a big water bill. I don't know, I don't want my stuff to die. Normally this time of year we're getting some rain. Yeah, the watering hole is nice. The birds will enjoy it. Oh, they're all gathered up here. Probably need 20 bowls. Yeah, I spent the last part of my evening watching TV too, Debbie. I was kind of getting anxious because I knew FedEx was supposed to be running with my Chewy package, and it was already after 4, and I was already starting to get a little upset. Then they came about 4:30. I was going to run into town and grab a few things, not much. And I did the text thing with my mother's prescriptions. And I kept thinking, well, I should be getting the text about her prescriptions being filled. And I never got it. So I don't want to make all those trips into town. So I'm waiting for that. Well, hello, we love Cat. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. So I'm going to try to hold off going into town until the medicine gets filled. Well, hello, Ray. Yeah. Hey, look, it's cats. That's right, Ray. We got a few cats here. Thanks for being here, Ray. Hope you and Jess had a great day. Well, hello, Cheryl. Thank you for being here, Cheryl. Yeah, I do that. They text me when my mother's prescriptions are due. I don't know if anyone else has that. And then I text them back saying, yeah. And then, I know you can go in the store and have it done in no amount of time. But they didn't have them ready today. And I sat here till 4:30 waiting for my package. So I'm like, I'll just go another day. By the time I get in the car and go, come back, it'll already be getting close to 6. So wasn't anything I had to have. Just some things I'm getting low on, like litter. You always need litter. Yeah, I think we get ours towards the end of the day too, Debbie. Oh, and the lines at the pharmacy, y'all. I don't know how it is where y'all live, but well, for the town being so small, I think there's 3 pharmacies. A big one there's next to McDonald's, the one that's near the hospital, and then, of course, the Walmart pharmacy. Well, hello, Spontex. Hips is feeding time. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Hope you had a great Saturday there in beautiful California. Yeah, our selections of what to choose from are very small in a small town. Of course, so many people use the Walmart pharmacy because of the convenience. There is one pharmacy that's one of the locally owned ones that they deliver, and I see the car go by all the time. So I guess that's for the old people who can't get out. Oh, I wonder how Jerry felt about the cats. I can't wait to see it. You know, some dogs like cats and they think, hey, new friends, and other dogs are like, hey, here's something I can attack. Of course, the cats might have been bigger than him. He's not a very big dog. Yeah, we have one with a puffy tail here, Ray. Their grandmother has was a very fuzzy cat. And I guess there's some of that DNA from the grandmother that came on down and made her have the puffy tail too. But the mother's black, and none of them were black. So go figure, you know. The mother is solid black, but none of the kittens were black. Oh, behind the screen. Oh, okay. Oh, something's made. Oh, there's a dog. A dog. A dog. Look, they're running. Look at them, how cautious they are about the dog. Look at Kaizera. That's Kaizera. Look, she says, I'm getting out of here. Yeah, we don't have a Walgreens. We just have the Walmart, and we have 2 personally owned pharmacies. And of course, the Walmart one is busier than the rest of them because, well, it's convenient because you're going in there to shop because it's the only place to shop. When you're the only thing in town other than a small grocery store, yeah, I mean, they've got it all locked up, you know, business-wise. We do have a small grocery store, and everything in the small grocery store is significantly higher. And, well, hello, C.S. Vinite. Thank you for being here. Cheryl, are you okay? If you don't mind me asking, are you okay, Cheryl? It sounds like you had some sort of bad experience. I hope you're okay, Cheryl. Well, hello, Adam. And he logged on the right channel the first time. Thanks for being here, Adam. Yeah, I was watching Adam's live stream today. I missed part of it because I was outside working in the yard, and then I wanted a long hot shower, and I'm like, oh no, I'm missing Adam. And anyway, but someone told Adam that he should dress his cats up for Halloween. And I know, I'm like, I was just waiting for Adam's comment back to it. Hello, Robert. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you. I'm like, I just knew what Adam was going to say, because I know how Adam feels about cats and clothes. And oh, Cheryl, that is terrible. Terrible. Yeah, I've heard of that happen a lot. I've seen a lot of angry people in pharmacies yelling about the mix-ups and how they had to come back and that they're really sick or a family member's really sick. Yeah, it shouldn't happen, but it does. Yeah, I know that you feel that way, Adam, but I was just waiting for you to give your undiplomatic answer. I'm like, I'm just sitting there like, yeah, let's just see what Adam's got to say about that. Yeah, I always kind of look at your medicine before you leave. Of course, it could be the wrong thing in the bottle. Who knows? I guess people just get so busy that sometimes there are complications. Yeah, I've had them do that. She would have 3 medicines called in, and I go and there's just one. And I'm like, no, there's supposed to be 3. And the doctor said, no, you only told me she needed 1 to be refilled. And I said, we were here to have them all refilled, and we made that. And the only reason she went was to get them refilled. And it's the only reason we came to the doctor. She doesn't have anything wrong with her. Yeah, Adam, I agree. Um, um, I've noticed a lot of young ones on yours, Adam. A lot. You're lucky that way, Adam. Well, hello, Joe. Thank you for being here again. So nice to see you. Yeah, sometimes, Adam, on your live streams, I can tell by the way they're writing and they're communicating that they're young, and I'll go check out their channel, and I'm like, oh, it's like a kid that shouldn't be on YouTube. I can see the stuff they're posting. Yeah, they shouldn't be on social media, and then they get on there being silly and. Well, hello, Isabella. Nice to see you again, Isabella. Thanks for being here. Well, hello, Richard Ortiz. Thank you for being here. Let's put out some more food. See if they're full. You want some more? Am I going to have to go get another bowl? And for those of you who were here last night and saw how empty the watering hole was, the watering hole is now full. So I did that while I was running the hose today. Yeah, they do. Lots of people have trouble in chat. Oh, Spindex, does you shake Jerry's food in advance to get his attention? Well, these know I'm coming, though. They hear me walking down the hallway. No, unfortunately, Joe, no rain. I'm so just disappointed. I mean, it's nature. There's nothing I can do about it. And I keep going to like the 10-day forecast, hoping I'll see a chance of rain. No. I mean, it's dry here. Very dry. Things are starting to wilt. Oh, that farmer's dog is supposed to be good stuff. Yeah, I know. Adam, if y'all have ever watched Adam's live stream, y'all know he just says what he thinks. Ray, we have the gators around here in Louisiana too. But they only stay near large bodies of water. I've never seen any around here. I did see one where I used to live in the middle of the road. Thought a log had fell, and then it moved and turned around and looked at me. Um, and But they're not that common around this area. Well, hello, Raymond. Thank you for being here, Raymond. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, it looked like a big old tree limb or something. All of a sudden it turned around, spun around. I saw, uh-oh. But then as I drove toward it, it just sort of scampered away back into the water. Well, hello, Icon. Thank you for being here, Icon. I appreciate it. And Logan. No, Ray, not really. Well, maybe around here. There might not be any, but where I used to live, and which was further north, but I lived near a bayou. Back where I lived before I moved here, and yeah, they were all out in there because they travel on the bayous. Now we do have a lake near here, but I've never heard anyone say they've seen an alligator in the lake. But someone did post a picture on Facebook of a bear swimming in the lake. And I didn't know bears like to go swimming, but apparently this one did. He was swimming in the lake. I'm like, yeah, I'd rather see the alligator than I had the bear. Yeah, the alligators are much more common around bayous and things like that. The water that flows and connects to other bodies of water. Joe, I think they catch just about everything. I'm sure they catch fish. Anything that they can come across. Yes, Debbie, they introduced bear here. They were eradicated here probably before the 1900s. And they said, you know what, black bear are part of Louisiana. We should reintroduce them. And now they're everywhere and becoming a pest. Getting into people's garbage, getting into the bird feeders, where the hunters put out corn and with them deer feeding things, and they're tearing into that. Now they're everywhere. They're multiplying freely, and they're everywhere. So now we're going to have a bear hunt. They're just not just anybody who's going to be able to hunt for the bear. They're going to have to win a lottery. They're going to draw for it, and you know. I say if they weren't here, don't reintroduce them. Because there was one last year literally right down the road from here. And the picture they took of it and put up on Facebook, he was headed this direction, y'all. I mean, he was literally right down the road and headed this way, probably to my bird feeder. Ooh, Adam's going to try to make a longer video. Well, we look forward to seeing it, Adam. Oh, no, Ethereal has to come for his after dinner snuggle. Ethereal always has to get in my lap after he eats, don't you, Ethereal? And then tries to use the phone himself. Oh, the black kitty's getting a drink. Here's the glow between the trees. Kaisera's having her after dinner bath. I'm already hearing the insects. I'll be quiet and y'all just listen for a little bit. Can everyone hear that? I find that sound very relaxing. Here's ethereal in my lap. You know, Adam, and everyone else here in chat, you wouldn't believe the amount of people who've told me, I'll ask, hey, what would y'all like to see? Put it in comments. What do you want me to have in my videos? Look, they're listening to the truck coming. And I'm like, hey, what do y'all want to see? And I had so many people say, well, add relaxing music. We want some music. Oh, listen to that noise, y'all. Listen, that is nothing tranquil about that, y'all. Sorry. It's the neighbors. Nothing I can do about it. But, I had so many people through the few years who are like, hey, you know what you should do? Make a video with some music. You know what? I've tried it. They don't get views. They just don't get views. They might get a few, but not as many as Miracle telling me, no, or, walking in the woods, the crunching leaves. So many people say, I love to hear the crunching leaves. Yes, Joe, I've discovered that more people like it natural. I just have discovered that. I've tried it a few times. I actually had one person a while back say, oh yeah, finally you did some editing and that you put some music to it. Congratulations. Like what I was doing was crap or junk. Sorry, I have to be careful what I say on YouTube. So it was almost insulting because now when I'm doing the live streams, I am just holding the phone. And sometimes when I make a video, I am just walking and holding the phone, but I also try to get pretty shots because I know enough about photography, been around enough photographers with my profession that I know how to frame things and go for the light in a certain angle. And sometimes I post things because I just need to post them, but most of the time I'm going for the right kind of weather, the right kind of angles. I'm on the ground. I'm doing this. I'm really working hard to get the right shot. And well, hello, Daisy May. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We just had a loud truck go by. Yeah, Joe, Miracle. Have you seen the short I just released? Miracle is more of the same day. Yeah, I just released a short of him at the same time, from that same day, telling me no. So it's really cute. And I just heard more gunshots. I just hate that. Yeah, I know, Cheryl. I saw your lovely comment and Debbie's lovely comment. Oh, good, Darkness. Well, give Darkness a pat for me. We got someone over there drinking the water. Yeah, that's a good idea, Adam. I tried experimenting. You never know what YouTube's going to decide to push out there. Yes, Ray, it is. Last night, it was so loud. I thought somebody threw one of those little propane tanks in the fire. Sometimes they do that. They'll take those little tanks and throw them in the fire just for grins and giggles. Lovely people. And, but no, we kept hearing it over and over. And it upset my mother so much. We heard it like 5 times. I think the windows were rattling, and it was very startling. And she talked about it all night long. All night long. She doesn't remember much. No, you can't hear either, Ray. It's against the law. If they catch you, they will take you straight to jail. No ifs, ands, or buts. Unless they know you. If they know you, you can get away with anything. But she asked me all night long, what was that? Where'd it come from? Who was doing it? And I was trying to watch Logan's live stream, and finally I just turned the sound down and just sat there and answered the questions over and over. Now, see, Ray, you can say that, but I can't. So I have to be welcome my pins and needles around here. Well, hello, Charity. The cats have finished. I have 2 in my lap, and the others have dispersed. I have Princess and Ethereal in my lap. Thank you for being here, Charity. It was a technical term. Now, you know, I'm always cognizant of what I say in a video or in a live stream. You know I can't say just anything because someone might get offended. Here's Princess. There's Princess. And there's Ethereal. The other cats are out in the thicket. And, you know, you have to I always think about, well, I don't want to give my opinion and offend anyone because it's just my opinion. You know. So I try to keep my opinion to myself. But speaking of music and videos, I was watching, a few months back, a video of someone exploring waterfalls, hiking to a waterfall in the forest of Washington State, and it was mountainous, and there was trees, and it was beautiful, but the music was so bad I had to turn it down. Well, hello, Misty! Thanks for being here, Misty. I truly do appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Spinetix, I think it was a good idea to move your live stream. People can have a good time, say what they want, and they don't have to be worried. You don't have to be worried about harming your channel. I understand completely. I am great, Misty. How are you? I hope you're doing well, Misty. I did have a lot of cats eating here. Now we just have cats snuggling. Yeah, I understand. Right. I mean, you never know what someone's going to be offended by. Well, hello, Selma. Thank you for being here today, Selma. I appreciate it. Oh, goodness. More noise. I hope you're doing well today, Selma. Yeah, I know of a big channel, and I'm not going to say who, but she has exploration type channel. She goes and visits places, and she criticized people for damaging a site, and she said that they were, oh, look at these stupid people, and YouTube demonetized the video because she just said the people were stupid. And she makes her living solely on YouTube. She does not do anything else but YouTube. Well, Selma, I am great. I hope you're doing great today, Selma. So, I mean, if someone who the only thing they do for a job is YouTube, and then you say something that they destroyed, they defaced something, and so she called the support people. I mean, I'm sure Spinetics knows who I'm talking about. She says they're based in the Philippines, and that she called them, and they told her that she couldn't say someone was stupid. Well, hello, I cannot say that name, but it's Russian, I suppose. Thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, she's like, but she said, but it was a stupid thing for these people to do, to deface these rocks and destroy this structure, and that they just went in there and like kids trashed it. And then she said, because she does make her living doing that, she called them and they said, you can't say that. You ain't call your video that, because that's offensive to some people. But what they did do was what she was saying. You know, she has, this woman I'm talking about, Spinetics, has over 250,000 subscribers, 258. She's been doing it for like 8 years. And she should have an account manager. That's what I was thinking, that's what she does for a living. She has a fairly big channel and she's doing it for a while. And she said she had to call someone in the Philippines. Surely, and I thought surely she would have someone, yeah, right. Yeah, I had someone, was showing Miracle resting on the tree bridge, and somebody said, boring, with lots of exclamation marks, all caps, boring, like, and then spread out the letters like, eeng. So I went and checked out the channel, and it was about maybe a 10 or 11-year-old girl. And I'm like, yeah, I wanted to tell her she was boring, but then mommy might get upset by it, and it wasn't worth it. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's a kid. Let it go. The point of my channel is to be boring. Yeah, I always thought I know about account managers and thought she should have one. Maybe she just wasn't telling the truth. I don't know, because she's been doing it for 8 years. You might have heard of her. I'll say who she is. Wonder Hussy. If you know, she's from California, lives out in Death Valley, goes to ghost towns and stuff like that. Goes exploring the mountains and the desert and all that. So, yeah. No, I don't think she'd go to anybody's live stream. No, I've never seen her go to anybody's live stream. She's a big channel. She has a huge Patreon. Okay. Well, hello, Caspi. Thank you for being here from England. I'm sure it's late over there. Thanks for being here. Hope you had a great Saturday, Caspi. It's getting darker earlier and earlier. The only two cats that have not run off are these two that are in my lap, Princess and Ethereal. Well, hello, Max. I'm sure I'm not saying that right, but hi. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, well, she blocked you? Well, that's sad. Well, not to be personal, Spinetics, but as big as you are, you got to make something from it, at least a little bit. I mean, probably not much. Of course, it probably takes a lot of money for anything out there in Southern California. But, I mean, as big as your channel is, yeah, I know so many people who do really well on Patreon. I think you can say whatever you want on Patreon. Yeah, I know Shorts doesn't pay big. And I also know that I just learned live streams don't really pay big. I mean, Adam and Sydney Cat were talking about that the other day. Shorts brings in the subscribers sometimes, but well, Caspi, if she didn't want you on your live stream, she wasn't really a friend, and you probably didn't miss anything anyway, you know. And, oh, TikTok. Oh, I have that, but I don't spend a lot of time on there. I might post something once or twice a week. Usually my phone's getting full, and I'm like, well, I got this video, and there's one sort of like it already on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, that's just, I don't want to just delete it and lose it forever, so I'll end up putting it on there. It's John! Hello, John. Thanks for being here. I truly do appreciate it, John. Hope you had a great Saturday. Yeah, I think you have to have 10,000 people for TikTok before you make anything. I think that's their minimum is 10,000 before you make anything. Okay, Ray. Don't beat darkness too bad. Well, hey, that kid. Thank you for being here, that kid. I appreciate it. The cats have already finished their dinner. And I do some on Instagram. I just like to have a way of preserving my memories and all that, you know. Yeah, it's those watch hours go up slow, Caspi. Trust me, I know. I check mine every morning. First thing I do when I get up in the morning is I check on all my cats and I make sure everyone's okay. And then the next thing I do, if the phone is charged overnight, is I turn it on and I look at those watch hours. It's become an obsession. Trust me, it's slow going. Slow going. That's doing 2 live streams a day and videos. Kitty's out there running around after something. He's in a hurry. Somewhere to go. Places to go. Things to do. Kaizera's here now. The one with the puffy tail. Here's Kaizera. Hey, Kaizera. 26.75, Adam. 26.75. And one day this week, I didn't do my morning live stream because I was busy. It was my mother's social security check came in, and it was grocery day. So I could have done one before or after, but I had a one-track mind that day. I wanted to go to town, do all the things I need to do, because that's like my one big day of the month. So when that day comes up, it's gonna really not go up as much. But thankfully, my live stream last night did pretty well. Thank God. So that might make up for it. Well, John, you have a good job. Hey, no, let me tell y'all think, oh, she's all obsessed with monetization. If I had a job, I would not care. I wouldn't care. If I still had my business, I'd be doing this for 110% fun. Seriously, but for those of you who do not know, I mean, I think most of you know John, Adam, Debbie, Cheryl. I'm a full-time caregiver and I make $0. Zero. And Logan, you're still here. Rosemary's here. Thank you, Rosemary, for being here. Adele's back to eat some. I don't know how well we can see her. Well, get a good night's sleep, Caspi. And don't you worry about that so-called friend, okay? That's not a real friend. As you go through life, you learn you have very few real friends. Okay, Raymond, thank you for being here. Thanks for stopping by. And I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Yeah, Caspi, I used to get upset by people I thought were my friends, and I found out they're not. Well, I'm happy you're smiling, Caspi. Trust me, I know I'm way older than you, Caspi, and I have a lot of life experience. And I learned, well, probably pretty early on, that a lot of people that were pretending to be my friends, so many people I thought were my friends were being nice to me because they worked for my daddy and they were sucking up to the boss's daughter. And come to find out, they were not my friends. Not my friends. Yeah, Adam, I like the platform. I love YouTube. Listen, YouTube, I love you, YouTube. And I enjoy YouTube. I watched YouTube for many, 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 many years. Many years before I ever posted a video. I enjoy it. I love watching it. I like posting. I love reading the comments. Yeah, a lot of people really beg for shout outs. I don't know why it's so important to them, why people need shout outs. But you know, and I think it's a great way of storing my videos. And if it were not for the fact that I have zero income, I would not, it wouldn't matter to me. I'm like, this is fun. I'm having a good time. I've met wonderful people. Why did I make another channel? Because, Adam, this phone right here is a piece of garbage. The phone I'm live streaming on is garbage. And half the time I can't get it to charge. And I like to participate in other people's live streams and let people know that it's me. So like tonight, when Spontics and when Logan does their live streams, I use this phone, the other phone. This one, I'll show it to you. This phone right here. And so it'll say Tranquil Unique Nature Experience 2. They know it's me. I don't know how I'm going to get a new phone, John, unless Santa brings it on his sleigh. He's going to have to bring it on a sleigh, John. And we'll hear the reindeer coming with their bells. So, yeah, that's why I started it, Adam. I started it Because when this phone dies, I don't want to completely lose contact with all the people out there. And there's no way I can watch, say, like, for instance, Spine Tick's live stream tonight. It's 2 hours or something. And this phone's good for an hour. Maybe an hour. Santa John. Is Santa John coming to see me? Oh, well, yeah, tiredness can do that, Caspi. Tiredness can make you do... Sometimes I've found channels I subscribe to that I would never subscribe to, and I said I must have did that while I was falling asleep. There was a lot of traffic tonight, y'all. Oh, you're tired, Caspi. Everybody gets tired. Young people, old people, cats, birds, dogs. Everybody gets tired. Everybody needs rest. Everybody needs to eat. You know, Spine Ticks has help. For those of you who've never watched a Spine Ticks live stream, he has a panel, and Logan is one of them, and he has a few others. So he's not trying to do his live stream himself. You know what I mean? What, Caspi? You need to get some rest, okay? I think you're a younger person, aren't you, Caspi? You don't have to say your age, but rest is important. Everybody needs it. But thank you for being here, Caspi. Give your kitty a hug for me. Everyone, give your kitties hugs for me. Or your puppies, like Jerry. Spine Ticks just has a dog. I love dogs too. I had dogs most of my life, so everybody thinks, ooh, she's a cat person. No. Yeah, a lot of people do wonder about my second channel, so Adam, that was a legitimate question. I did it one day when the phone would not charge. This old phone I'm doing the stream on right now, it just didn't charge. And I'm like, well, the channel's gone. I put in 4 years of work for nothing. Hey, y'all, look. Look at that. Gorgeous. I'm easily amused, y'all. Hey, y'all, if y'all, for whatever, for better or for worse, I'm real. Good night, Caspi. You get some sleep. So pretty. So at least, I'm showing genuine excitement about something in nature. I love it. So pretty. And the sound is so pretty. I'm easily amused. And then here we have a kitten. Oh, it's too dark to see the kitten. Yeah, and I don't, and also on my second channel, I post videos that are similar to, or I don't think they're good enough for the main channel. That, something went wrong, or the light wasn't right, or I already posted one like that, but I don't want to delete it. It goes up on the second channel. And let me tell you, I just had one on my second channel. Simple video. It got over 100 and something views. I'm like, it's doing better than my main channel. I'm like, for whatever reason, YouTube sort of put it out there. I had a short that got 9,800 and some odd views. I'm like, but But, you know, that's why I did start the second channel. So, because I do like to participate in people's live streams, and I can't with this phone. Yeah, that's Ray. YouTube is playing with us like a kitten with a mouse. That's what they do. That's okay. But you know, and it's, you know, I have so many videos on my phone, and it's always screaming at me, delete, delete. Your memory's full, delete. Yeah, I have a kitten with a snake video I need to post. But anyway. But I had that snake the other day. I'm trying to get the cats to come back up here with me. I know y'all can't see the cats. That is pretty back there, y'all. I want to sit down in the chair, but I don't want the cats bumping the phone. You know, Adam, that is a great cause for you to say, you want to change some. I hope that you can. But I tell you what I've learned. If someone doesn't like cats and does not want to be good to cats, you're not changing their mind. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. People are what they are. People feel what they feel. Yes, I know, Adam. I know what they're doing. Y'all gotta remember, old Tranquil's been doing this for a long time. A long, long time. And I got a cat trying to climb my leg, y'all. Well, I think something has to happen dramatic in your life for you to change, Adam. Oh, well, you know, if I'm not anything, Ray, I'm wise. That's, you know, a lot of people think, oh, she laughs at this and she gets amused by stuff. Oh, and I just dropped the phone. But, you know, I know a lot, so. Okay, Cheryl. Oh, I understand about the back. My back is horrible, 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 Cheryl. I understand completely. You get some rest, and, well, you know, John, you have a lot of loyal viewers. That's the most important thing. Not your numbers. It's your, that you have loyal viewers. And Cheryl, give Twinkie some hugs for me. I'd love to see some videos of Twinkie someday. Yeah, exactly, Spine Ticks. People who are not kind to animals, children, or anyone who, you know, I don't enjoy the company of children, but I don't think anyone should be rude to them. You know, little bitty kids. That's not across the board set in stone. I don't enjoy children who are rude. And so often nowadays, children are rude. And that's not the kid's fault. That's mommy and daddy. If I was rude to an adult as a child, I'd still have bruises where my mama beat me. I was raised, yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. To be polite to everyone. But nowadays, kids are just nasty. Nasty. Rude things. I'm like, not all of them. I'm not saying this is a blanket statement for all children. I'm just saying so many of them. I think parents say, let's give them a tablet or a phone and babysit them, you know. You know, I think so much of it is, a lot of it is social media, unfortunately. And as much as I enjoy social media, I don't know, I think they're picking up a lot of things from that. These cats are clawing me, y'all. Oh, my mother believed in the belt, y'all. Was a firm believer in spare the rod, spoil the child. For the tiniest infringement, that belt came out. And I don't mean she tapped either. She made sure, she said, if I wasn't screaming, if I was not screaming, I didn't learn anything by it. I'm gonna trip over a cat. They're all around my feet. But no, I don't know. I think maybe some people can change. I think if you have something that happens in your life that changes you, you know, I think sometimes events happen that change a people. A lot of people I don't think want to change or want to better themselves. I know a lot of people I could name right off the top of my head that they're perfectly fine with the way they are, no matter how much detriment they cause to themselves. You know what I mean? Like, their behavior is destroying their lives, yet they continue to do it. I knew one really personally who was that way. Knew him for a long time. And no matter how much he screwed up his life, he continued with the same behavior. He never learned from the error of his ways. Never. He just kept on doing what he does. Oh, well, now, Adam, to your point is, I do believe people can change if they want to. If they're happy with the way they are, no. I can't walk. I'm trying to get to the see what it looks like in the field, but I'm going to trip over Lockett, y'all. I haven't fell on a live stream yet. I haven't. Give me time. Give me time. Y'all are going to get to be here with me when I fall. Y'all gonna have a good laugh at old Tranquil. Okay. Yes, I thought there might be some pretty light out here. Yes. It's getting dark so early now, y'all. I gotta figure out what to do about my live streams. Yes, Adam, you do not want your cats to go into angry revolt. They're probably waiting on you like, where is he? We made this for him. Like, we made him this gift and he's not coming to get it. We went to all this trouble to put this in the box for him. And he doesn't even appreciate it enough to come look at it. I had a cat many years ago. It was my second cat who would watch me change the litter box. And he couldn't wait. I would be pouring the litter in, and he would jump in it to try to be the first. He wanted to be the first to anoint that box. He would jump in while I was changing the litter box. Well, hello, Danny. Thank you for being here, Danny. Hope you're having a great day. I had to get away from the cats before I tripped over them. They were trying to climb my legs and everything. Yeah, no, he was like, he had to be first. And I had multiple litter boxes, but no, he had to be first. Hello, Judy. Welcome to the nighttime live stream. where we get a good view of the sky that's dark. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know what to do about the early darkness. I'm so sorry. I like darkness. I like the nighttime, but it's not good for the live stream. And I would have sat out there and aimed at the sky some more, but those cats were going crazy, climbing my legs and trying to bump the phone. And I just, had to get away from them, y'all. Oh, I love to see a nice bright moon, Rosemary. I'll come out and I look at the sky every night. Unless it's pouring rain, I come out here and I look at it. I've done it for years. Yeah, what are we looking at? Over there is my portable building. And there's some trees back there. There's supposed to be a comet last night or sometime. Did anyone see the comet? Yeah, I have some cats that have their own ideas about the boxes, but this one cat I had, he was my second cat, was crazy about being the first in the box. Up there with the notification, y'all. Yeah, I saw that, Logan. Hey, that kid. Thanks for being here. Oh, 80,000 years. Well, I guess if we're going to see it, I'll have to Google and see if we're going to see it tonight. Now the cats are trying to get in the car. I swear. I'll go in there in the house when I go in, and I'll tell my mama, I say, Mama, it's time for your bath. And she'll say, oh no, I had my bath. And I'm like, we have a leak under the sink, and it's $200 to get it fixed. It's, just for him to come replace a little knot, $200 for a simple thing. Here a few minutes, $200. I know I called him last year. And I'm like, I'll just put a bucket under it and turn the water off when we're not using it. And I'll go in there and I said, hey, Mama, it's time for the bath. She said, oh, I had my bath. And I said, no, you haven't. Because the water's off. It's impossible unless you lick yourself like a cat. You've had no bath. She loves to argue with me. She argues with me about everything. Like, I've already done this. I'm like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Oh, Now, as long as we're doing everything regular and normal, it's good. But when it's time for to do something different, to try to get her to wear the right clothes, I guess is what, because, I've never had kids. I suppose, yeah, Judy. I suppose, because I've never had kids, but I suppose it's what, trying to get a toddler ready. He's like, no, okay, put on this. No, this. No, I didn't say that. No, this, I want you to wear this. And unless I'm sitting there with each piece of clothing I want her to put on to go into public, it's not going to happen. And it's just, Sometimes I just have to walk away, go outside, scream, come back inside, and like, let's try this again. Okay, you're. She just not getting it. No matter how what I say, she just not getting it. But she remembered we heard those explosion sounds yesterday evening. She talked about it all night long. That made an impression on her. She talked about it all night long. What was that? Where'd it come from? Who did it? Do you know where it was? And I'm like, you know, which it was unsettling. It was very loud. I don't know what it was, but she remembered that. That made an impression on her. Of course, she doesn't remember it now. I don't know what it was, Ray. That it was something, I don't know. It sounded too loud to be a regular shotgun, but it was really loud. I mean, the windows almost shook. And something about it, I think it was it scared her. I think it was very startling. It made me jump. And I think it was startling and made her jump, flinch. And I think that something that was that dramatic made an impression on her. I love questions like that. I've been with you the whole time. I try arguing with her, but I'm not going to win. I'll never win the argument. Luckily, she doesn't go many places, like maybe the bank occasionally for something like that, or the doctor's office. Oh my goodness, to get her to go to the doctor's office is an act of Congress. Oh my goodness. To get her dressed and into the car. It's like the whole time, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go either. Neither one of us want to go. Yeah, we have guns going off around here all the time because of the hunting, because there's woods all around. But whatever this was last night, it sounded like when they take those little propane tanks and they throw them in the fire for fun and they explode, and it's just them guys being guys or what, why they do it, I don't know. It sounded like a cannon going off. I mean, it was like an explosion. Yeah, it must have been some sort of special, extra big gun. Of course, I've been around people who hunt my whole life, unfortunately, and Ray, that's odd that they were not afraid of the hurricane because when we had Hurricane Laura come through here, the cats were freaking out. Maybe, Ray, good possibility that which you're speaking of, which I will not say, people read Rudini's comment. The thing that he says in his comment is a common thing around here, unfortunately. It's practically epidemic around here, according to law enforcement officials. Well, hello, Cheerful Cat Room. Thank you for being here tonight. I truly do appreciate it. Yeah, what Rudini, or Ray as we call him, is speaking of. I know someone who knows law enforcement really well, and she told me that they say it's epidemic, especially with the young people. that, of course, there's nothing else to do around here, I guess. That they don't even, they don't drink. They don't buy alcohol or anything like that anymore. They just buy that stuff, which I won't say out loud. I'm not going to say it out loud. I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, it did sound like something exploded. It was really, really loud. Yeah, I mean, people can hide things out in the woods. I had this guy at work for me one time, and he said, "Oh, where do you actually live?" And I told him, you go down this road and you go, about 10 miles. I live out there. He said, "I've heard of that place." He said, "I know about that place. There's some wild parties in them woods. Um, he said, yeah, we go out there and we get everything we can find. We get messed up out there." And I'm like, well, that's fun to know that the woods are full of people doing whatever they can find, having these big get-togethers in the woods. And that's what people, you can go into the woods, nobody's going to be paying attention to what's going on, and you can, I guess, do basically whatever because there's nobody around. Yeah, because I mean, it's basically a rural area, and where I lived before was just as rural as this, even though I was not far from West Monroe, where from Duck Dynasty's from, even though I've only seen Duck Dynasty maybe once. But everybody else seems to know about Duck Dynasty. I lived maybe 10 miles from West Monroe, and they, but it was mostly woods. I mean, there was a whole stretch of that road to go down where there was absolutely positively nothing but woods. And people could just get out there and do whatever they wanted. And this guy told me all about it. I'm like, are you serious? And he says, yeah. Yeah, he's like, it's a big deal. He says there would be 100 people out there getting wasted. And I'm like, well, okay. Just keep them away from my house. So, I don't know. I mean, people, when there's nothing else to do, people will find any way to amuse themselves possible, I suppose. Literally, any way, I guess. I mean, people talk about, oh, rural life is, uh, um, there's no this and there's no that. Well, yeah, there's everything out here that goes on anyplace else. The same crimes. It's just not as many people for people say, well, I had this happen to me. I had that happen to me. And I saw this and I heard about that. Now, I don't know if there's homeless people here. I don't know about that. Probably is. I've seen some walking around that look like they might be, or they're afraid of soap and water, maybe. But the same thing goes on around here. It's just instead of it being thousands and thousands of people stacked in on top of each other, it's just a few people. Because I know I hired people to clean out my grandmother's house who they had issues, and they were to try to clear everything out of there and haul everything out. And they were is you could just tell there was something wrong with them. And just like everything they think, could we get money for this? Even if it was a piece of garbage, could we sell this? Could we get money for this? And they started stealing things I would tell them, do not take this, do not take this. And guess what? Somebody had them arrested. Who called the police and had them arrested? Who could it have been? Me! I did. I called the police and I had them arrested. I told them, don't take this, don't touch that, don't come up here when I'm not here. And I had them arrested. And I had to go to court and testify against them. I've actually testified in court. And of course they said part of it they said they won't go to jail if they have make restitution, and they said you'll never get your money back. They stole my uncle's boat, everything. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, but oh yeah, Judy, I called the police. I went down there and told my mother to tell them I was gone and I had the key to the house. And what I was actually, she said, y'all work out in the yard. She'll be here in a little bit with the key. But I was actually here. And we waited for them the cops to get here. They got here pretty quick. We had 5 cop cars in my grandmother's yard. Quickly. Well, John, I hired people who had an addiction problem. And somebody said, why would you hire somebody like that? And I hired somebody like that because I couldn't find anybody else to do it. And I kind of assumed that they were going to steal anyway. So, no, they're not busy, Ray. They're not busy. There's not much goes on around here. Not much at all. I mean, there's a few things in town, but out here, somebody might take a lawnmower or something like that. Nobody wants my lawnmower because it's the kind you push, and people are afraid of work. And people are afraid to exert themselves. So there's no danger. I could take my lawnmower, put it right next to my mailbox, and nobody would take it because no one is going to want a push mower because people are afraid of work. Like, oh no, I might have to exert myself. Spontics, people have learned with the cameras that they're there, they just putting a hood and a mask on. So you can get a good look at who's stealing your stuff. Somebody with a hood and a mask. That they're just, they're learning to disguise themselves. They know everybody's got the cameras. And they just kind of put on some glasses, pull that hoodie over, and just go right up on the porch and like, yeah, who am I? I could be anybody. That's right. It's good that you're there. They say it's epidemic and people are actually following the UPS truck to see if they're leaving a nice package somewhere. That's some people, that's how they make their living, is just going around doing the porch pirate thing, unfortunately. Very unfortunate. Well, I have got to get my phone charged, both of them, for Spontex tonight, because I know they'd miss me. I'm being sarcastic. Nobody would miss me. But gotta get charged up so I could partake in the festivities tonight on Spontex. And I gotta get my mother's bath going and everything, and but I appreciate all y'all being here, just watching the darkness. It's just nothing but darkness, but yet there's still some people here. Oh, thank you, Spontex. I'm glad somebody likes it. Oh, thank you, Tiger. You're so sweet. Thanks, Tiger. Well, good night, Joe. I know it's really, really late there for you, Joe. And Joe, like I said, I just posted a cute, cute miracle short. The really miracle being really cute. It's on this channel, not my second channel. A miracle being super cute. Of course, I think he's super cute no matter what he does. But I'm gonna go now and get my phones charged. And good night, everybody. I thank all of y'all for being here. I truly do appreciate everybody. I know this is not interesting, sitting here looking at a dark sky. Good night, Rosemary, John, Joe, Judy, Ray, Spine Ticks, everybody who's hung out I was just waiting for people to start dropping off and disappearing, but y'all were all here. Aren't y'all sweet? I love all y'all. Good night, everybody. Thanks so much.